Hi guys, and welcome to this video. So today I wanted to give it a go with EpicReads Would You Rather quiz. It's called the hardest Would You Rather quiz for book nerds. So I'm really nervous actually to do this, but let's give it a go. So I have the questions here. The first one is, would you rather drop your book into the toilet or watch it fall into a wood chipper? Wow, this is already so hard because I don't want to hurt my books. Letting it fall into a wood chipper would be very short and but very painful death of me. But dropping it into a toilet would no, it's not the toilet. So I would have to go with the wood chipper. Okay, the next question is, would you rather read only one book a year but remember everything, or read 100 books a year but remember nothing? Okay, I think for this one I would go for read 100 books a year but remember nothing, because reading 100 books a year would be a very big achievement for me. I think I only read 20 books a year, so to double that would just be awesome, even though I wouldn't remember anything. The next one is, would you rather read only the first page of a book or read only the last page of a book? Okay, this is just horrible because only read one page of a book. Why? Reading the last page, I think, would be very, very curious and would make me very curious because what had happened throughout the book. But I think it would also be kind of confusing because I haven't read the book, so I don't know how it has gotten from here to where I'm reading. So I think I would go for the read only the first page because that would make me curious about what is going to happen. The next question is, would you rather get locked in a library or get locked in a bookstore? So I think this question would be much more fitting if I lived in America or any other place, because the bookstores in my country are not that interesting. But if I did live in America, I think I would rather be locked up in a bookstore like Barnes & Noble, because they would have cafes or Starbucks, and so that would be awesome. Next is, would you rather drop your book in a lake or accidentally set it on fire? Okay, for this one I think maybe the fire one, because the first one, dropping your book in a lake, would be on purpose, and the second one, accidentally set your book on fire, so that wasn't on purpose, and it would be very, very painful, but not as painful as going to a lake and doing this into it. Next is, would you rather read a book with a cliffhanger ending or read a book with a heartbreaking ending? I think I would rather read a book with a cliffhanger ending, because reading a book with a heartbreaking ending would just be heartbreaking, and reading a book with a cliffhanger ending would make me very, very curious, and I would be able to continue the story in my own head. But with a heartbreaking ending, I would just be sad, and I would be sad, and it would all be sad. Next question is, would you rather have the book's ending spoiled or never know what happens? So the never know what happens is you don't finish the book and then never know what happens, or what? Because if that's the case, if I wasn't told what was going to happen, then I would probably just read the book. Getting the book's ending spoiled, it would just be me reading the book and then the book would be spoiled and then I would just read on to the ending. But question 2 is I'm reading a book, you don't tell me anything, so I read on. Is that it? Then I'll go for that one. Next up is, would you rather read only one genre forever or never repeat the same genre after reading it once? Okay, for this one I think I'm choosing the always keep reading the same genre, because that is mostly what I do now. Is young adult a genre? Because then I'll definitely go for that one and just read that forever. So that's already what I'm doing. Yeah. The next question is, would you rather read a book where the main character is killed off or read a book where the love interest is killed off? So killing the main character was just... Why? Why would an author kill their main character? But killing the love interest would also be very painful because their love interest would be dead and that would just be sad and painful. But no, why would you kill? No, I don't want anyone to die. So I think maybe the main character, I'm not sure, because with the main character I would be very sad and devastated. But I think with the love interest, main character would be very sad and that would just make the whole book sad. Next up is, would you rather read a book that's missing the middle chapter or read a book that's missing the first and the last chapter? I think for this one I would rather be missing the middle chapter. If it could be like any chapter in the middle, then that would be okay because I would have the first and the last and I would still have lots of chapters in the middle and just be missing that one chapter. Next up is, would you rather love a book that everyone hates or hate a book that everyone loves? I think I would rather love a book that everyone hates because opinions are opinions, and if I love a book that everyone hates, then that's cool because I love the book, and hating a book that everyone loves would just... I don't want to hate a book. I would just love all them books. Yay. Okay, next up is, would you rather loan a book to a friend who's known to ruin books or drop a book in a pit of snakes? Okay, first of all, if you ruin my books, we are not friends anymore. So I think I would loan a book to a friend who's known to ruin books because, first of all, my friends know how much my books mean to me, so they wouldn't ruin it. And two, if it was ruined when I got it back, I would just tell my friend to buy me a new one because you can't do that to my books. I would just loan your shirt and tear it into 2 pieces and give it back to you because here you go. No. So I would rather loan a book to a friend and then maybe get it back a bit ruined, but that's just their fault. Then they have to spend money on books to me. So who's the real winner here? Okay, so the next one is, would you rather be stuck in a deserted island without a book or be stuck in a library full of books in a language you can't read? So I think I would rather be stuck in a library full of books I can't read because I don't want to be on a deserted island. I want books. I just like to look at books and be around books and just books. Next one is, would you rather bring only 1 book on a 12-hour flight or bring an e-reader with only 10% left on a 4-hour flight? So I think this one is very easy for me because I don't think I would be able to read a book in 12 hours. I haven't done that yet. But I think I would just do some other things maybe then. I would read the book, and if I then very unlikely finish it, then I'll just maybe watch some TV or listen to some music, so that would be pretty cool. So I think this is the last one, and it is, would you rather find out your best friend hates your favorite book or share your favorite book with your worst enemy? I think I would rather find out that my best friend hates my favorite book because then, okay, we're still best friends, I guess. I still love you, and we can share other books together and still be happy, and I will have my favorite books to myself though. Okay, so that was it for this Would You Rather tag thingy from EpicReads. I will leave the link for it down below so you can go take the quiz yourself. It's very painful. I don't want to hurt my books. I love my books. Yeah. So I hope you like this video and that you found it entertaining to see me suffer from answering this quiz. You should give it a thumbs up if you did, and remember to click subscribe, and I will hopefully see you guys soon. Have a nice day.